We are still continuing with Peltus's question. We saw that consent was given. Now let us wrap it up. Did God ask Mary for permission? Was there permission? Luke 1 verse 38. I am the Lord's servant. Mary answered, may your word to me be fulfilled. Then the angel left her. Here's another version. This is the same chapter and the verse. We are just looking for the word servant there. Let's see. Yes, I see it all now. I'm the Lord's maid, ready to serve. Let it be with me just as you say. That is the consent, and that is also the permission. Permission that Pearl is talking about. It's when the Jewish people were raised, or the Hebrews were raised. They were raised for the purposes of God. So when God raises anything for his purposes, when that purpose comes, then there need no permission to be asked, because you are raised for this purpose. Now she knows that she is available to serve, and in this case her service is her womb. She is offering it because she was prepared for it. Now let's answer quickly the second question. The second question is actually above the first. Was she given a choice? Yes, she was. We saw consent there. And Mary already was prepared for this moment, and when the opportunity presented itself, she seized it. Can we make an example? Of course we can. Imagine a footballer who is training and waiting for a scouter. When a scouter finally comes, they don't give you some permission. They just say, we have come to choose you because you have already been prepared for this moment. Let's move on. And why was she a married virgin? Let's see if you can squeeze this in. Verse 27, the same Luke chapter 1. He had a message for a young woman promised in marriage to a man named Joseph, who was a descendant of King David. Her name was Mary. And now Mary got pregnant during the time whereby negotiations had already been made, but the celebration for the wedding had not been made. So she was engaged. Now during engagement, you do not live with your spouse. You don't live with your husband. However, they were considered married. Anyone would know that once the negotiation have been concluded, even though the celebration has not yet been made, which is the wedding, but the negotiation on the table and the bridal price is paid, that is a wedding. That's the time when Mary became pregnant. Now Mary was married to Joseph. Now they were not living together, hence she could go to Elizabeth. So she was a virgin and she was pregnant. There was consent. She was married. She was a virgin.